Be ready. He been asking for this fight for a minute, too. So, he got it.
But I will say this. This is the fight people wanted to see. I like when fighters are not afraid and to give the people what they want.
Coming to get him.
You would approach it differently.
Yeah.
Gervonta Davis has announced plans to return to the boxing ring during a recent interview with Shannon Sharpe. The boxing star said he is preparing for another big fight after a period of inactivity.
Gervonta Davis is rumored to return this summer at 140 pounds versus Pitbull Cruz.
Gervonta Davis out of the driver's seat. Cannot pick and choose who he fights anymore, I don't think. I think he needs a tough fight like this one. Because he said it out loud. I don't want to fight that guy again. That hard-headed guy. I don't want to fight him.
Picking Cruz over Roach. Interesting.
He doesn't want to see Roach.
It's at 140, too. It's not at 135. Yeah. This is all rumors, by the way. I mean, this is him going finally to 140, where there are some massive fights for Davis. If he comes back as a full-time fighter, we could potentially see Shakur and Davis at 140.
Reports suggest that negotiations are underway for a potential rematch with Isaac Cruz later this year. Boxing insiders have confirmed the news, creating major buzz in the sport, as fans have long anticipated this rematch.
Gervonta Davis was supposed to fight Jake Paul in November, had legal issues, hasn't fought since March of last year when he fought against Lamont Roach. I'm told that he's in advanced talks right now to fight a rematch against Pitbull Cruz that will be at 140 rather than 135 like the first fight this summer. I expect it to happen.
Devin Haney reacted to the news, saying fans aren't interested in the matchup. Haney claimed that nobody asked for the fight and suggested that people would rather see Davis face bigger opponents, criticizing the bout as something boxing fans didn't request.
Like Pitbull Cruz, it's just a fight that no one asked for.
Good First fight was good and it's plausible and their names, but it's not like there's this great demand.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that it won't make up to be a good fight. They have two styles that clash, and I think it will be a good fight, but it's just a fight that no one asked for.
Who would you like to see Gervonta fight?
I think that everyone wanted to see him, do the Lamont Roach rematch.
Yeah, it's unfinished business there.
But look, I do like this fight. I like what Devin said. They fought in December 2021. It was a very good fight. Some people thought that Pitbull almost pulled it out, right? It was very close, down the stretch. He took it on short notice, Max. And let's not forget, Pitbull's coming off of a draw with Roach. So Pitbull was impressive in that fight. A lot of people picked Roach. It was a legitimate draw.
Haney also criticized Davis, calling him an underachiever despite his talent. He said Davis can achieve much more in boxing but hasn't fully tested himself against the best fighters. He added that Davis has the skills to reach a higher level if he takes on bigger challenges.
I mean, I think that, Gervonta Davis, I think that he's a, really good fighter. I think that he's an underachiever. I think that he has so much talent. I think that, his outside issues is, stopping him from, reaching his full potential, and him just not, wanting to test himself against the best fighters in the world.
Max Kellerman also joined Haney, stating that Davis needs to fight top rivals like Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney to build a true legacy. Kellerman argued that Davis still lacks defining fights against elite opponents that can cement his place in boxing history.
See Gervonta fight Shakur, or fight Devin, or fight come on, Devin and Ryan fought, Shakur and Teo fought. These guys are calling out each other. They want to fight. They're the best, and Gervonta should be in that group. He makes different kinds of business decisions. That's on him. He's done well in certain ways, but in other ways, when you tell the truth about what happened, the story of the era, he was the lightweight champion of the world. He's trying to become the welterweight champion of the world, and Gervonta is not interested in that. So that story has to be told.
Gervonta became an attraction, but he doesn't really have a legacy. He doesn't leave behind a legacy.
And I also remember if I'm not mistaken, when I was at 140, they were saying that I was too big for Gervonta. Gervonta was saying that, come down to 135 for us to fight. We'd have to fight at 135. Right. And now he's going up to 140 and fighting Pitbull Cruz, who's really not even, I wouldn't say he's even a real 140 pounder.
However, Sharpe defended Davis after criticism from Haney and others. He said fans still want to watch Davis fight and praised him for taking on challengers. Sharpe added that Tank doesn't avoid opponents and is willing to face anyone who steps up to fight him.
The reason why I like Tank Davis, and I'm upset with Earl Spence Jr. and Bud Crawford, because they ducking one another. One of them is the number one fighter in the division. He wants to fight the number 20th guy. The other guy is the second or third guy, and he wants to fight the number 13th guy. Fight each other. This is why you guys don't get the credit that you deserve, like what they did in the 80s when Leonard and Hagler and Hearns and Durant and the Fifth Horseman, Iran Barkley, they fought each other. In the 70s, the heavyweight, Ali, Frazier, Foreman, Norton, Skip, they fought each other. Why are you ducking and dodging one another? You got the business to fight. Now you want to pick fights. Oh, man, I don't want to mess up my undefeated record. I want to try to make much money as I possibly can. That's why y'all don't get the praise.